What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? I hope you all is doing well. I'm not here for very long today, guys. And I promise you, like I was trying to get a whole hour in. That's why I wanted to start, 10 minutes earlier. What's up, Governor Ronnie Ron? Thank you for stopping by, lovely. That's what's up. It's nice to see you. Always nice to see Mr. Governor Ronnie Ron. Shout out to you. Salute to you. Mr. Ronnie Ron, baby, in the house. What's up? And shout out to Chaos Culture Radio. Chaos Culture Radio is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, always. So please go check them out, okay? Again, it's Chaos Culture Radio. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear, for sure. Check out Chaos Culture Radio. Absolutely. Thank you again, Mr. Governor. You know Happy loves you very much. I sure do. I got to hop on another device in order to put all them hearts in the chat for you, my love. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. What's up, everybody? What's Gucci? What's going on? What's up with y'all? I hope y'all all doing well. I really do. I hope you all doing well today. For sure, for sure, for sure. I hope y'all all doing well today. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. Like, I just had a few little things to say. I didn't get to say them when I was actually up there some days ago. Shoot, what's so crazy about the whole thing is, though? I guess I really lost a little bit of track of time. Because, when I went to look for it, I really thought it was shorter days than what it was. Initially, I'm like, I'm trying to delete it. I'm like, I'm glad I sent it straight to my email. So then I went to my email, I pulled it up. I'm like, wait, this is that. Yeah, I didn't realize the video had went on as long as it did because I was out of there after that because I had to go. Like, otherwise, I would have stayed up there and waited. Like, I was like, listen, I enjoyed myself though. But it had some questions. They were never answered. But I had questions because, like, people was up there saying shit that I don't know why it was said right with anyone because it just made absolutely no sense to me. Anywho, so that's what I'm trying to get into. But welcome, everyone. I hope you are all doing good today. Shout out to y'all, for real, for real. Yeah, welcome any and everybody. I always do that, right? And I don't know why I didn't just play this banner from the beginning, but also I don't know why I still have this banner up, but maybe somebody needs to see it. The next time they out there looking, like, because I had this banner for months now. Since the beginning of this, I'm not even gonna say it because I was gonna say some of this shit they gave me. It was like, oh, you should. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Only because I didn't want to take nobody's suggestions. Like, no offense. Like, I just didn't want it to be anybody's suggestions because, one, I didn't ask for it. And two, I don't know where this is going to go, what I want to do. So, and I told y'all that from the beginning. So, yeah. Right. Like, so let me just play it. I don't know. I'm feeling some type of way. I took a little bit of notes that day, like I said. And y'all be able to see a few of my comments too. Because I was commenting in the chat before I went up there on the panel. I don't know. I didn't get up sooner because there were people on there that I don't associate myself with and I didn't want to be involved So I was just doing my thing like normally. I'm in the chat. If I have an opinion or whatever, I'm gonna post it in the chat. You already know. So it is what it is. Anyway, back to my regular. Fair use. Yes, fair use, fair use, fair use, baby. Yeah, back to that. Feel free to click the link. I am gonna pin it. Or am I? Oh, listen, I don't know. Oh no, I think I do. There we go. I think I said it. It was just some stuff I had to like. Yeah. I don't listen. If I find a page where I took the notes from that day, that's a bonus. But oh, wait a second. Oh no, this is not it. So that's not it. I'm not gonna be searching for everything because I usually just stick to a page right quick, open my book, and start jotting down stuff. But I actually didn't even look for the notes until just now, so it is what it is. But once we hear what the fuck he got to say, I'm just gonna act like I just heard it again for the first time. Well, it will be me hearing it again for the first time, regardless of it. Yeah, because I need to review it. You know, who knows? Let's just say maybe I was on one that day. However, I don't believe I was. And, you know, there was a lot going on. But you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute because we gonna let this man speak for himself, okay? Because I don't gotta speak for no man. If I jump in, cursing out a man or woman, that's my motherfucking business. That's my motherfucking prerogative. Just saying. But I don't need, the stereotype attached to my name, in which this man actually fucking tried it. He asked that, oh, you don't sound happy. And I let him know straight up, like, don't even do that. Like, because this ain't that. Just because somebody asks you questions, now all of a sudden, you want to be on fucking, you want to be all defensive and shit. Why? Well, why? I know people like to say play the offense. No. You projecting, motherfuckers. You up on the pen and you ain't happy about shit that's being said. That's on you. I sat and I ate my food in the motherfucking stands. I was in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? I was cool. I was calm. In the chat, cool and calm on the fucking panel. But you still came at me on some bullshit. But that's not why I'm making this video. Why I'm making this video is because you didn't answer the fucking question. Why I'm making this video is because before I even asked you the fucking question, you said some real dumbass shit. That's why I'm really making this video. But this is why I gotta go back and listen to it again. Because I know I heard what I heard. I know I heard you contradict yourself majorly. Contradict your fucking self. I know I heard you say the dumbest shit fucking ever. Whoever ate that up, good for them. Whoever other followers went to your channel, because you kept promoting your shit over and over. Good for you, sir. But I'm telling you now. Nah, I'm absolutely not. I ain't going. I ain't fucking going. Anywho. So, yeah. I'm about to get into that. Shout out to Zero Long. Okay, we did this. This was on his channel. Yes, this show I'm about to show you is from his show. I think like 5 days ago now, something like that. Like 5 days ago. So yeah. What else? What, I had another quick announcement. I had something to tell you. Anyway, let me just get into it real quick because I'm not here for. I'm not gonna be here long. Like I'm really, really not. I know I said this all the time, but I got an appointment, so I know I'm not gonna be here that long. That's why, again, I try to start a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. Let me click play real quick so we could just get into this real quick. And I don't know if y'all can see, but pay attention to the right side too. See Barry White. Whenever you see Barry White, obviously that's me. Yes, I'm Barry White. Oh, but you knew that because you're here. Cool. Happy, yes, that is me in the comments. For any newcomers. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Yeah, Barry White, same Barry White.
If I was looking up to this so-called
Now,
king,
mind you,
right, of the
I didn't
kingdom,
want it to start with
and
me.
he's married to a
Yeah,
baby mama that a low-class nigga done got this woman pregnant, and everybody decided he's no longer valuable.
All right, I'm just saying. I want to.
All right.
No.
I'm about to help you guys out, man.
I wanted to start. What's that?
Just because you guys say it doesn't make it true, right? So, for example, and I always mention her over and over and over and over again, Kyra Harris Bowden. She became the first Michigan Supreme Court judge that is African American and a woman. And she had her baby there when she was sworn in. And the baby daddy was not there. My whole point is like, y'all can try to scare women into believing that they're not gonna be shit just because they have a child, but women are in a reluctant mode right now where they're gonna get shit done. They don't really care about what bandits are saying. They don't really care about none of that shit at all. They just gonna get shit done. But what's your thoughts?
Hey, Daryl, this is the place where I disagree with you, right? So I'm not on the extreme that.
Nah, I know y'all maybe like, oh, raspberry, whatever, happy, what's up? Like, you know, y'all may be on some shit. No, but that's where it started. Okay, supposedly. I'm just saying, this may not be the point of exactly what the fuck he said. This is just the point where I could start from. Because this is right before I joined the panel, guys. Okay? So, I'm not really going to get into all of this. He got his little freebie. Let's just say he got his little freebie off of this. Because, or did he? Okay. Let's go. We not focused on zero. We're not focused on the road. We focused on Israel.
I don't totally agree with what Fatty and what Dark Lake was saying, right? There's some parts of there that I totally do agree with, and there's some parts of you where I agree with, but I'm pretty much in the middle of that, and this is where it is.
How about it?
Yo, nah, man. Like it's my main thing is what's best for the community, what's best for us as a people all together.
Hell no.
Either extreme is bad, fam, because it affects the community in a negative way. And I know that you care about, you're one of the people that care about the community. So women, no, it shouldn't be a thing of shaming women or trying to make them do anything. No, it should not be that. At the same time, they should have enough foresight to say, hey, well, look, it takes two or more to raise these children and to raise them properly. We need.
Okay, yeah, all of this bullshit, right? He agrees with the people he say he fucking agrees with, and nobody should go to the extremes, and it still takes two or more to raise children, right? This is what he said, correct? Now, mind you, this wasn't even a part. I wanted to speak on a specific part later on, but no, I'm going to speak on this shit too. How about this? I mean, I guess I have the time because the part I'm about to review isn't that long anyway, but yeah. So, just listen to what the hell he just said. At the same time, he's contradicting himself, but I guess he didn't do it yet. Let's continue.
To get back to community, we need to get back to a place where we are building together, working together, and making something great. The only way we can get to that is to prioritize families, and we are not prioritizing families anymore, and that's part of the issue.
Oh, is that right? So this is what I guess he's preaching over there on his channel. I wouldn't know because I haven't been there in a while. You know what I'm saying? For one, YouTube isn't sending out notifications like they used to. So there's a lot of people's channel I haven't been on. First of all, I haven't even been on YouTube at the same hours I normally am or used to be or whatever, right now my hours have changed. So therefore my presence has changed. Granted, right? Neither here nor there though. YouTube still isn't sending out notifications the way they used to. Like I literally excuse me, have to be on YouTube, like actually actively searching for people just to find out whether or not they're here nor there. Let's be clear. Like, so yeah. To his BS right now, I don't freaking know. I really don't freaking know. Like, did he seriously just say what the fuck he said? Oh, yeah, it should be about family. Okay, this is the same ninja now. Okay, now. Let that sink in. The weirdest shit ever. Psych. The dumbest shit ever.
You see what I'm saying? So both are bad. Like, no, it shouldn't be a thing of, well, women don't need men. No, they do. They do. And men need women. We need each other, man. That's really the truth. We need to get back to that. We need each other to make that baby, and we need each other to raise that baby. For real.
I think that, go ahead, my bad.
No, I agree. You good, Carmen.
I definitely agree with you, and that's why when they keep on talking about this whole baby mama thing, my question keeps on being, if y'all care about family so much, why don't y'all marry that lady?
Okay. She asked a simple, easy fucking question. He's so good about marriage and it should be family. And before I even go into all that, how about, okay, so it's August, right? About to be September, meaning it's about to start getting colder next month, right? We already in at 20-something, right? We were in the end of those days anyway, because we were already mid-August, regardless when that shit happened. And depending on where you live, it may be colder in your state, right? Gotcha. Oh, so that just sounds like, okay, well, I had my summertime fun. Now, oh yeah, it should be our family. Yeah, and every motherfucking ninja, okay, we'll be saying the same motherfucking shit. Okay, especially when September hit, when everybody has gone back to school. Or they definitely gonna be trying to be in your motherfucking house. Okay? And it may not just be because it's cold outside. So I suggest motherfuckers also watch out. Like, stop being dumb. First of all, see, I don't even want to put these two stories together. So let me put the bookmark here on this part I'm about to tell you. Be careful. When I say be careful, don't be a dumbass woman, and men don't be a dumbass either. If there are any single men that are going to hear this. But right now, in this video, I'm just talking to you women, you so-called undesirable baby mamas that they keep talking about, right? Y'all have these children. It's just you and these children in the home alone. Let me tell you something. Don't let these people know where you live at. I don't care if you dating a woman. She should not know where you and your child rest y'all head at. Okay? But we're going to bookmark that because I could talk about that shit all day. Let's continue. Let's just continue with the foolishness now. Okay? Because I got to be out of here. I got shit to do. I got an appointment at 4.
Like back in the day, like my mom had to get a shotgun marriage. That's why I keep bringing this shit up. Because I know the shit existed back at some point. So it's like, if you want to, trash talk this woman, why can't you also trash talk this man? How you out here making babies and not marrying these women? I just feel like we all, like Israel just said, we all need each other. We all need a community. If y'all don't want to be stepfathers, then how y'all complain about all of these kids running around here that y'all don't want to help participate in? Clearly their dad didn't want to help participate in. So the only thing you'll have is to talk about this lady, but it's like she's out here doing what the fuck she can. She don't got no community around her helping her. Like it's just nonsense to me.
It's more than just nonsense. It's hatred. They just get tired of not being able to not control women. And I say control, I literally mean control, not.
And I agree. I agree with everything Daryl just said. Absolutely. It's the fucking truth. I don't care whether y'all believe it or not. Okay? You don't have to. You don't have to agree with him, but I totally freaking agree. Because Israel just freaking, or maybe he didn't say it yet. Maybe he's going to say it again. That's part of the reason why I said, oh, no. We're not going to just get over the questions just because you didn't answer them. Y'all kept changing the subject and adding more people. I just waited and waited and waited until I had to go handle my business. And that's it. You get what I'm saying? But y'all shall see. Y'all shall hear it. Let's continue. Because this is a mess.
Influence, not lead. They want to control.
Well, part of the reason, part of the reason is the truth is, Dark Blake has some very extreme views, but this part he was not wrong about. With me, and I make no qualms about it. I've said it before, and some of y'all ladies might be upset with me about saying it. A woman without instruction and direction is headed for destruction. That's a fact. See, the reason why men are created the way they are is because we are, and women are created the way they are is because we're supposed to work together.
Okay, I hope y'all all heard that, right? So it's just the women that need instruction. No men need it or nothing. But then he went into, we're supposed to work together. Sounds like you're ignorant because we're both human. Men and women, we're both still human at the end of the day. And if we're supposed to work together, if you wholeheartedly believe that, so why don't you believe men need instruction? Why do you believe it's okay for y'all to run around and act a damn fool all the fucking time? When y'all do. If y'all do, right? Because we let's be clear. Not every woman acts like one way and not every man acts like one way, right? Everybody acts however they act, granted. But why is that only women need instruction and men don't? That makes absolutely no freaking sense. That's asinine. Let's be clear. It really is. But let's hear him continue talking. Okay. Because this is wild to me.
And build together and make something greater. Men are more logical. We see the daggone forest. We see the whole forest. Most of us like a real.
Oh, and the main reason why, let me, I had to stop it right there because way before he even said that, okay, before I started commenting and doing all that on the video and the chat, I had already said it in my head. So when he said that, I just knew. Okay, God was telling me, yep, you better join the panel because it was already in my head. Way before he said that, I was already thinking that men only see the damn road. We see the woods. Like, we in the fucking forest. That's the thing. Y'all look at the road and it's just straight sail and move, all that. No, we thinking about every intricate detail, especially when it comes to children. And most importantly, when it comes to, yes, an exit plan. I don't give a crap if it's physically and or just strategically. Like, don't you ever get it twisted. But that's not something men do. But he already explained that and he already said that. But he's continuing to give men and people like him praise. Okay, let's go back to it now. So yeah, I knew I had to join right then.
A man, I don't like real men, but a man sees the whole forest. Women, they see the trees, the things that.
Another thing, if you already know, Happy, you already know. I say men on here just for whoever pleasure, not for mine. Because if I see somebody acting a fool, talking a fool, I don't call them a man in my real daily life. I would call them a boy if I was discussing them. But since I'm discussing people on YouTube and all that, and for some reason, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Yeah, I would just categorize them all as men. No. Because in my real life, especially back in the day, I'm just going to say especially back in the day because I don't have these issues in my real life day to day with our friends. You get what I'm saying? Like, Me and my family, like, we don't go through that on a day-to-day basis. What I'm saying is, when I was younger, still, regardless, everything was no little boy, little boy, boy. You understand what I'm saying? You're not a man. Like, this is all I would think about. Like, these little boys, that little boy, please. Like, and I'm not saying boy, please. Like, I'm not talking about like, oh, like out loud to somebody's face, like on some boy, please. I'm talking about like in my head, it was always like boy, please. It was never like man, please. Like, even just watching a show, that type of thing. Like, absolutely not. Because I don't see, what is it? It's not personality, but they just not intelligent enough. Like, they stuck in their ways, and that's cool. But baby, you gotta grow up. Grow the F up is what I'm thinking in my head when I see stuff, like when I seen it, at least. And when I see it. But yeah, I try to respect people on this bullshit now. So we'll see. Again.
This in front of them, and they pay attention to the detail and to nuances that a lot of times the men miss. So it's a collective process of us.
Again, exactly what I just said and what I was already thinking before he ever said this, because I was already in the comments. Like, absolutely not. There's some BS. But then you just heard what he said. So that makes no sense. He just canceled out all the other shit because he just said, oh, yeah, the one paying attention to every intricate detail, excuse me. You're absolutely right, we do. I knew that already. This is why I had to join the panel. Okay. I'm going very fast, y'all.
Needing each other and working together to build something greater. So this whole independent mindset, man against woman, woman against man, and we don't need each other, and but we could do it on our own. Yo, you see the price that these people, that it's not. If you love women, Daryl, you wouldn't spew this because they're paying a price. They're going.
If you love women, Daryl, you wouldn't spew this. Spew what? What the fuck is he spewing? I'm trying to figure it out. It just seemed like he's reviewing videos and y'all getting up here spewing the shit. Like, just because you don't agree with somebody doesn't mean like they spewing bullshit. But it's funny because you just agreed and you said you agreed with some people that was spewing hatred. You said they were extreme and all this other bullshit. But you agreed. But just not everything. Okay, but you didn't go down the list of what you didn't agree with, but you spoke for yourself and you canceled some of your own points out because you went back and forth on your own points. It was just you talking. Y'all heard it, right? It was just him talking to himself. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
Away now, like men did. You know what I'm saying? Men were passing away at earlier ages when all this stress and when all this stuff was on them. Now
men were passing away at earlier ages. Are you fucking kidding me? Men are passing away at earlier ages now. But let's continue. Because that was some dumb shit.
Now women are going through the same thing. You see women with alopecia and male pattern balding being stressed the F out because this is a position.
Okay. And that was always a fucking thing. Only difference now is people actually go to their physicians. Sometimes, hell, we literally have to keep reiterating to people all the time on social media, no matter what the platform is, to go see your physician all the time. What the fuck does that got to do with any other thing that we was talking about? Let's continue.
That they was never meant to play. It's not about money. It's not about status. It should be about.
Oh, it's not about money. It's not about status. So then why are you now fucking with whoever you fucking with? Why are you now on the side of these people? Like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't care if I forgave people. I'm not on their fucking side. And motherfuckers couldn't send me money to buy me. But you can't say the same thing, can you? is about to start right now.
Family. It should be about community. It should be about lifting the load together to make the load easier for us all. So we can't, it's not really about.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah. We're gonna all kumbaya. Oh my gosh. No, I shouldn't have to do it. I should have to have help. Are you fucking kidding me? If every woman in their life ever thought like that, your ass probably wouldn't be here right now. Who knows? I don't know your origin story. I don't know if your father was there helping raise you in the same household with your mother or not. In fact, I don't know if your father raised you and your mother was the person outside of the household. I really don't. But what I will say is what I was just saying. You make no fucking sense at all. Because once again, if every single woman that y'all want to call strong, basically nowadays and or in the fucking history ever, if every woman would have never did what they did, you fuckers wouldn't be where the fuck you are now. And it's just the honest truth. Okay? It is. Let's be clear. God called them. Yeah, he may have called men. He didn't call little boys. He didn't call asswipes, jerks, or none of that shit. Just saying. Be clear. Now, don't get it twisted. I understand. Because I don't want nobody to take this shit out of context. Oh, but God will say, oh, out of the mouth of babes. Yeah, but baby, that's not what he was talking about.
Oh, control. Women do need to have structure and women do need to have discipline.
And so do men. Next.
Because if not, yo, a woman doesn't have any structure.
If not, yo. First of all, like, let's be very fucking clear. I don't give a fuck how many times I say fucking yo, baby. It'll always be New York. You sound like all those people that always try to come at everybody that was from ever from New York. And everybody that's from New York now, you sound like all these internet fucking people that always try to come at people from New York. Come on, yo, son, and da-da-da. You sound like you really trying extra hard. My bad. Not. You really do, though. But that's besides the point. Let's continue.
Structure and discipline can destroy the whole world, fam. That's just my thoughts.
Carmen.
And it's not that I don't agree with that. I just feel like the woman I just feel like then it should be the man to step up to the plate. Then that's exactly how I feel. If women out here having male partner baldness, dealing with all the stresses of the men, clearly she's stressed out. She needs someone else to step up to the plate. And
okay, let's be clear. Men bald faster than women usually. Okay, let's just be very clear about that. Hair loss due to stress is something totally freaking different. Now, you're saying, oh my gosh, she's stressed out losing hair. Duh, because that means you already had that information. That means you were already privy to it. So what is your point? Somebody's stressed out losing their hair, and men could be stressed out losing their hair as well. I mean, that doesn't change the genetics of the fact that you guys got hairlines that's way back where and filling it in and using all kind of products on your shit, but nobody's talking about that. Why even mention that? But he wanted to bring that up like it was something. It's not. At the end of the day, he did point it out, though. And let's be very clear. If you already know that the quote unquote, in your words now, men, like I say, little boys, right, are stressing these women out. So then why are you upset if you see somebody having some type of side effects of being stressed out? There are many type of side effects of being stressed out. It doesn't just stop at possibly losing your hair. They could gain weight. They could lose weight. You know what I mean? There are so many different variables there. But he chose to stick on the fact that, oh, well, oh, well, they losing their hair. So obviously we know now that his preference is somebody that has hair. He doesn't care if it's clip-ins, sew-ins, glued in, probably. Okay. But those are just my opinions. But from what he said, I guess you ain't good enough if you stressed out. But why couldn't somebody possibly be stressed out if they're taking on this quote unquote job that they're supposed to be having a whole community to rally around them? And if not a whole community, you said at least 2 people, right? Okay, then. What's the saying? How does it go? It takes a village? Oh, okay. Let's continue.
And y'all don't, not saying you necessarily, but a lot of them aren't willing to do that. So it's like the argument is going to go in a circle continuously, because everyone wants to point the finger. Everybody wants to say it's your fault, instead of saying, hey, it's our fault, let's fix the situation. And that shit is irritating to me. I hate people who point out problems but never solve problems. Actually, I stopped talking to them completely because, bitch, I'm not going to keep listening to you.
Exactly my fucking point. And there it goes right there. And she just said it, and that's exactly like how she feels. So then she should have just said, yeah, at him, because he's the one who brought it up. And he also is not a part of the help. He's a part of the problem. Let's continue. Want to shush me? All right, we'll see.
Your problems if you're never going to want to fix them.
So I want to acknowledge Caller 314, and I'm going to address what you guys said before I get back to the video. Shout out to D-Town, too. He must be chilling and working. Caller 314 says, most athletes are from single mothers. This is highly true. Shout out to LeBron James.
There's a lot of things on my mind, yeah. Stacking money like 365. Cause this shit is real.
Thank you.
Cause this shit is real. Money.
Don't say you get money, boy, you being broke. Digit dash up in my circle, you can roll.
Well, that's new.
So I definitely get what y'all saying, but I still feel like that's just like a shame and talking point. Cola is a mother, right? And she's an ex-wife, I believe now, and she's gorgeous, right? There isn't a single. Well, let me not say that, then I'll be exaggerating. But I don't believe there's women who look like her who, because they have children, men don't want to marry them or be with them or take care of those children. I just feel like
I'm just gonna let it play on mute right now and have my voice. I didn't even know anybody was here. Thank y'all all for joining the stream. What's up? It's nice to see you lovelies in the building. Shout out to you, Vic. Hi, MVPs. I really and go. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. I'm gonna get back to it because I don't want to miss the part. But I know that part I wasn't expecting. Oh, snap. I pressed the wrong thing. I didn't put the volume on. Bear with me, folks.
Stick around. If not, then it is what it is. Like, I don't see too many niggas in this space turning down Fantasy Island Girl.
How long does that happiness, but Daryl, really, how long does that happiness last for anybody?
Nothing lasts forever, though.
But
right?
That's what I'm saying. So with women, especially, happiness, and if they be really objective about it, happiness doesn't last that long. It's in spurts. So they'll be happy for a little while, then, you know what I'm saying, something to happen, and they won't be happy. So a relationship or
okay, and that's great, and we all know that's a part of life. Like, nobody is gonna be, I guess, happy 24/7. So they say, but I am shit. You know, I be happy cursing folk. I don't give a fuck. But then again, let's be clear. Like, come on, happy, be real with yourself. You know, you don't like just cussing people out, just cussing out. But if I got a reason, listen, ain't nobody gonna stop me. Now, but seriously, like, but now he gonna come with this BS after all of that, right? Let's continue. The hell? Hell no. He tried it.
Or coming together of people can't be based on happiness. It got to be based on something deeper than that. Because sometimes the truth is, no matter how good you are to your partner, sometimes you can't stand that motherfucker. You can't stand the look in her face. She can't stand.
Now, I remember this part. On the oldest part, he's saying, okay, I could understand it. I definitely agree that you already have to be happy basically going into a relationship. But I mean, some people have never felt happy before, whatever said relationship they may be in now or have been in the past. And that first relationship for them, or maybe that may have been the only relationship they in right now as we freaking speak, and they are happy. So yeah, I get it. You should be good within yourself, but you can't necessarily say that, oh, well, I get you shouldn't be looking for happiness in someone else. I understand that. But if somebody brings you that, you're not going to tell me or anybody else that they should not enjoy that. That they should want to leave that because what? Somebody makes you happy? Shut up. Next, I'm going to continue.
And the look in your face, you're like, damn, would you go somewhere? You're like, damn, would you go somewhere?
Because let's be
this
clear.
Is possible what can happen.
Because let's be clear. We all know that a lot of people, oh snap, look at that. Started the video over by accident, but look at that. Who's at the top? Zara B. I see you in the chat. No, but let's be fucking clear. We all know misery loves company. I don't care where you from. I'm pretty sure you know some miserable motherfuckers that just love nothing but the grit and motherfucking ground. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. Now I gotta figure out where the freak I was at, but I'm gonna get there. Just go back a little bit. Let's see. Come on. I don't like this thing. Just hit it and go. I know, right? Let's see.
Right. And she's an ex-wife, I believe, now. And she's gorgeous. Right. There isn't a single, well,
you necessarily, but a lot of them aren't willing to do that. So it's like the argument is going to go in a circle continuously, because everyone wants to point the finger. Everybody wants to say it's your fault, instead of saying, hey, it's our fault. Let's fix the situation. And that shit is irritating to me. I hate people who point out problems but never solve problems. Actually, I stopped talking to them completely because, bitch, I'm not going to keep listening to your problems if you're never going to want to fix them.
So I want to acknowledge caller 314, and I'm going to address what you guys said before I get back to the video. Shout out to D-Town, too. He must be chilling and working. Caller 314 says, most athletes are from single mothers. This is highly true. Shout out to LeBron James.
I see all the things on my mind, yeah. Stacking money like 365. Cause the shit is real.
Thank you.
Who knows this song?
Money. Don't say you get money, boy, you being broke. Did you dash up in my circle, you can roll.
Well, that's new.
I like this.
So
who knows what the title
I definitely get what y'all saying, but I still feel like
Guys.
that's just like a shaming talking point. Cola is a mother, right? And she's an ex-wife, I believe, now. And she's gorgeous, right? There isn't a single, well, let me not say that, because then I'll be exaggerating. But I don't believe there's women who look like her who because they have children, men don't want to marry them or be with them or take care of those children. I just feel like situations don't work out. Situations don't work out sometimes when people don't have children.
Next time, I will have the timestamps.
At the end of the day, I just feel like at the end of your leadership is going to get you what you deserve. That's how I feel. And sometimes it might be about the woman's happiness. I was
do this live.
You know what? I was having this conversation with my friend Jasmine this morning. We were smoking, and she was like, men got to understand that when a woman feels genuinely comfortable and happy, whatever that looks like for her, then she gonna stick around. If not, then it is what it is. Like, I don't see too many niggas in this space turning down Fantasy Island Girl.
Okay, this
how long does that happiness? But Daryl, really, how long does that happiness last for anybody?
Nothing lasts forever, though.
But
right?
That's what I'm saying. So with women, especially, happiness, and if they be really objective about it, happiness doesn't last that long. It's in spurts. So they'll be happy for a little while, then, you know what I'm saying, something to happen, and they won't be happy. So a relationship or coming together of people can't be based on happiness. It got to be based on something deeper than that. Because sometimes the truth is, no matter how good you are to your partner, sometimes you can't stand that motherfucker. You can't stand the look in her face. She can't stand the look in your face. She like, damn, would you go somewhere? You're like, damn, would you go somewhere? But if that's all it takes for y'all to break up, if that's all it takes for y'all to be rid of each other, then we don't stand a chance. And that's the problem nowadays. Nowadays, it's too much surface level stuff going on. It's got to be a little deeper. It's got to be a little bit more commitment.
Okay, I was pausing it before, but I was trying to let it through because, first of all, I forgot the time stamp we were at. You guys already know. And I went back to that bullshit anyway, so whatever. I'm not agreeing with shit he got to fucking say. I'm not, because I'm not, for right now.
To the situation. It's not about control. It's also about commitment and being committed to your commitments.
No, it is about control, because he said it in the beginning that women need to be told what to do and all this other shit. He never mentioned men need direction. He said the women do, though. And who knows what he said on stream before this and on the stream after this. But let's continue.
I do think happiness does play a contribute, but you should not depend on somebody to make you happy. You should have other things in your life that.
Exactly. Like I just told y'all, that's how I feel. Like, I ain't getting it. But I'm not up here telling y'all if somebody makes you happy not to be with them. If somebody makes you happy, not to I'm also not telling you, oh, just because somebody did something for you, because that's what they're not fucking telling you. They'll tell you, oh, if a motherfucker do something for you, he's a simp. But you're not doing shit. What the fuck are you? A bum? A motherfucker that thinks, oh, I should be controlled just because you said to do something I should do. Why? Who the fuck are you? I don't know your background. I don't know your fucking origin story. Just like you don't know me, but I should listen to you because what? And that's the bullshit they like to fucking try to spew as well. Oh, if he does that for you, he's a simp. No, motherfucker. I didn't even ask him to do that. That's a motherfucking man. And not only is it a man, you got to understand, just because a man does something for somebody doesn't mean he wants to be romantically involved with said person. That's your problem. And I believe that's what's wrong with these people, especially these men on the internet today, because some of y'all be ready to give up y'all ass, literally, because a man that did some shit for y'all. So you're mad because a woman, that's why y'all get upset. Oh, man, he paying her X amount of thousands of dollars and all of that and all of this. It's like y'all hating from the sideline, literally, because that's where the fuck y'all at. Either you wanted her or you didn't. But then y'all steady talking all that shit like, I wouldn't do nothing with her. Oh, I would not. Okay, so why you mad that the next man did and he paying her? Oh, yeah, he's a simp. Oh, my gosh, he might be a mighty simp because, you know, he paid X amount of dollars. And your point is what? You didn't want it. You ain't paying no fucking money. What the fuck are you worried about her and her shit? What she got going on and what they got going on? It's not your business. You quick to call somebody a simp. But what are you doing as a man? Talking about, oh, women need, to be led and told what to do. Again, that goes back to the points that some other women have been speaking, that all these motherfucking men want y'all to do is just follow whatever the fuck they say. Just do whatever they say. Don't have a mind of your own. Nah. Don't even suggest me shit. Don't even try to help me with shit. But that's a lie too. Because these motherfuckers will tell you all that, but at the same time, they'll still, once they actually get a woman, they will be the ones that'll still ask you for your motherfucking help. But okay, but they up here acting like they the big dogs and shit. Let's continue.
That makes you happy that you want to do. Because when you get to the moment where I don't feel like looking at your ass, it's not that you don't make me happy. It's just I don't feel like looking at your ass. I got other things to do right now. So I just feel like, and like I said earlier, when you go into stuff with a negative mindset, don't be surprised when you get a negative outcome.
Yes, and that was the first thing. That's what got me going off in the chat to begin with on this stream. Is because a lot of these motherfuckers, everything was freaking negative. And this is why I was agreeing with just down that day. It's because she was saying the right shit. Well, let's be clear. All of these ninjas got bum. Oh, well, but absolutely. So what about these other people and their families and what the fuck they doing? You know what I'm saying? It's funny because they don't want the woman worried about all these other people and what they doing in their tax bracket. Because the woman y'all talking about aren't, in the other woman's tax bracket. So we shouldn't be worried about them and so on and so forth. But y'all worried about every man. Don't matter which tax bracket he in. All the time. Y'all put y'all mouth on every single man, and on top of that, what? Every woman. Okay? Don't ever get it fucking twisted. This is the type of shit y'all do. A bunch of fucking hypocrites. A bunch of ignorant, dumbass people that expect nobody to think for them fucking selves. Oh, I said it. It's the law. No, bitch. You said it, and I don't fucking agree with you because you're a dumbass. And I said it. Let's continue. Come on now. They trying to get me to go to the link. No, play it.
And I'm not saying when you do stuff positively, it always comes out positive, but you have a better chance. You have a better chance that if it does go wrong, you can look and see what happened that you can change. You got a better chance of getting more understanding. You got a better chance of going outside and putting your love into someone else. You have a better chance at rising above the situation. When you look at things negatively, you're going to have a harder chance figuring out what went wrong. You're going to have a harder chance going out there to put your heart on the line again. You're going to have a harder chance rising above the situation. Does that make sense, or am I?
And I agreed with everything she said then, and I agree with everything she said now. Because if you go into a situation with a negative mind, it doesn't matter what it is. Come on now. You got to go anywhere with an open mind. And if you're looking for something more, then I guess you got to go in there with an open heart as well, right? These are just sayings. I'm just saying. You need to be ready to receive some type of shit, regardless of whatever information it is. If you go in there like, oh, these motherfuckers can't teach me none. They can't say nothing I ain't never heard before. I already know everything. That type of mentality, then what the fuck do you expect? What should you expect? Nothing, because that's what you already looking for. Nothing. You get what I'm saying? So I totally agree with her. But let's continue.
Just being like, philosophical.
It makes perfect sense. Again, we still talking about what requires self-reflection, and people seem to lack that capacity. At the end of the day, life happens. I don't know why we're trying to make everything about who's doing this. The blueprint that people are pushing does not calculate for life. It does not calculate for the esoteric things that move in this universe that you cannot explain. So I don't understand why people keep doing this. Do we need tools and resources to be able to function better in relationships and on a healthier level? Yes, we do, but people don't talk about that. And like Daryl said, this is what this is about. Control. That's all this is about. Do what I say.
Mm-hmm.
People.
Exactly.
He talking about, oh, get with my program and all this old crazy shit that is just full of ego. It is quite ridiculous. 1 minute women don't have foresight, but yet we need to have the foresight to see that down the line this not go to baby daddy and da 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 da. Like like these conversations are all over the place, to the point where
redundant.
People are like, it is insanity. Like, I refuse to internalize all this dialogue that makes no sense. People are batshit crazy with their idea of what a relationship is supposed to work like. A lot of these men talking don't give a shit about the autonomy of the individual. It is all about in service to a man. Go ahead.
What about, and you know I rock with you and got a lot of respect for you, right? What about in service to the relationship? I mean, when you hear me talk, if you really listen to me, I'm not talking about in service to a man or in service to the woman. I'm talking about in service to.
I'm gonna stop that right there. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, American Negro? I apologize. Of course, I've been getting to you late because I was just on the other side on the stream, not on this side, being able to see who's in the comments at the time or none of that stuff. So, but anyway, again, I agree with what's being said. I don't know if y'all even heard me. I even chimed in. I just had and said, amen. Okay, because again, it was another woman saying the same thing. Not because it was a woman. Because Daryl was saying he tried to come at Daryl, and then now you got two women saying it. But anyway, let's continue because I don't have that much time left.
The relationship. I'm talking about a cooperative effort. I'm talking about two people coming together, working together for the greater good of their household and then the community at large. What about that?
All right, can I ask you a question real quick before she answers you? Can I ask you, Israel, why? First of all, I want to know, Israel, did you disagree with anything she just said before you asked that question? Did she say anything wrong?
Yes, I disagree with a couple of points that she made.
Well, what did you disagree with?
I disagreed with the whole point about.
Because I didn't disagree with nothing, but I want to know what you disagreed with. Now, mind you, y'all, that was two different people that was speaking. And at the time, me being on the panel, I wasn't in the chat like to see. But that was two different women that had said something. And the amen came on when Empress Carmen had went after. What's the name? I'm just seeing this now so clearly, right? Neither here nor there, though. That's what happened. And damn, I didn't mean to have to make a part 2, but I think I'm gonna have to make a part 2. But trust me, y'all won't be waiting long. I'm just gonna finish this little part up because as you see, now we up to the part where I asked him the freaking question, and even though we got all them answers beforehand and all of that good stuff, I finally got to ask my question. And wait, let me get the timestamp real quick because I cannot leave before I get there. Okay, so it's 3:40:34. Got it. Let me write this down real quick in my notes. Okay. Go to my notes and write this shit down. Easy. I can't even believe how this works. Like, seriously. But anyway, so I'm at 3:40:34. And I will get back to it. I got something to do right quick. I will be back hopefully before 5:30. I'm pretty sure I will be back by 5:30, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be back at 5 on the day. Maybe 5:05. Thank y'all so much for joining. And when we come back, we coming back right here. Okay. I'm making this video. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to it, but it's gonna be the same exact thing when I come back. All right, love y'all. Mwah. Thank you for joining my stream, babies. I mean, lovelies. Excuse me.